been a major part of Major League Pickleball in 2025. Here we go. Let's play pickleball. And right away, we have a switch here, starting Etta Tuionetoa on the left, which I kind of think this team might be better.
1-0-2.
Yeah, maybe. They have a lot of variety. I think they're both solid on both sides, but it is an interesting decision.
Great drive from Mya Bui, and you want to get rid of nerves and feel like you belong. Get the first 2 points off your paddle.
Light up.
Again, 1 game to 11. Side out scoring, win by 2.
Second serve. Zero, 2-2.
Wow. Mya Bui, what a rally. And you know what? Oh, look, we're on the Champs-Élysées here. Just a couple of French guys hanging out under the umbrella, you know, sipping their favorite cocktail or something, you know, just hanging out.
Second serve.
Spoke a lot of French in the match before, and I expect that Noe Khlif and Devilliers will do that again. Wow.
Great spot there for Millie. So, something I love about Millie's game is like whether she's on or not, she's always swinging. You know, she stays true to her game, and yeah, when she's on, she can be very dangerous.
Yeah, knows her brand very well. Couldn't agree more. Wow, earned another good look at 4-0 there, so still a good start for Miami, and Christian Alshon has something to say here.
Yeah, so far I like what I'm seeing from Mya Bui. If you compare it to maybe yesterday, the match we called, she was a little tight at the beginning, some self-inflicting errors, but she was very solid right now.
That shot right there is high quality. Trouble unwinding the stack. Wow. Sky hook Tuionetoa not just gets it, but gets a winner.
The only place probably that Millie could not cover. That was amazing. Great athleticism.
1-3-1.
Wow.
Wow.
Second serve.
Man,
great dodge there from Mya.
Because she tried to go out of the way to the side and then had to get down, and she's one of the taller players. That was nice.
1-3-2. Side out.
Okay.
Brancher's women, I feel like still need to get settled a little bit. Maybe go back to the soft game on the thirds. That's what they're best at.
This return, and look at this, 4-1. They're not going to unwind the stack, so they'll keep Pisnik over there on the left.
4-1-1. Second serve.
And every one of those is magnified, especially when you're the potential woman, which is Mya Bui. Oh, no. And 2 ugly misses halfway up the net.
Yeah, those are tough, especially when you have such a good start. You know, no unforced errors until those 2 on scoring opportunities. So hopefully she can shake it off.
And follow a jumper speed ups from the midcourt they're not an unforced error, but they're sort of.
Pretty much, yeah. Especially right to someone's forehand. Etta's never going to forgive you for that one.
And it gives confidence to your opponent. You're like, okay.
2,
Oh,
4,
and you're going to
1.
make a bad decision while you're at it too? Good. Let's not get cheated on the rotation. Goodness. Wow.
Couple of own characteristics kind of, have volley resets from Tina.
2, 4,
Still
2.
trying to get settled in here.
Point.
Great first volley from Milan Rane, and then
3,
the next
4, 2.
one pushed deep, and they're suddenly within one. Yep.
Side out.
Just wide there from Etta.
I think
4,
Miami's
3, 1.
got to get to 6 first here, just for confidence. Where are you? Man, she is coming over the top of that. That's nice from Bui. And Christian Alshon again having a little meeting which Alan Roman and Howard Hepworth are letting take place.
5, 3, 1.
Interesting. And another speed up, and they do get to 6 first.
Huge
6, 3,
for
1.
Miami, especially for the guys after this match. They're going to get a lot of confidence if they pull out with a win here in the women's match.
Point.
Wow.
And it's also how we were talking, how brutal it is to play back-to-back. Well, this is one of the benefits. You're warmed up, and
7,
then
3, 1.
ranchers not having to play until later in the day.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Mya Bui, have a day. What a shot. That is sick with a capital S.
Yeah, she's got such a good hold on that, so many options.
8, 3, 1.
She can go wide and then just goes right through the middle.
Second serve. Eight, 3, 2. Side out.
And then early in the game, you're kind of almost targeting Mya because she's the new player.
Sure.
She might be a little nervy, but now I feel like the Rangers got to go a little bit more at Millie.
Yeah, Mya is swinging away, and it is working. Other than 2 back-to-back thirds she missed, she's been flawless otherwise. Lots of teams get to 8. The special ones get to 11, so we'll see what happens here.
4, 8, 1.
Wow. Wow. Completely mishit, and it looks like the most beautiful winner of all time.
Yeah, she's smiling at that.
Oh my gosh. That was supposed to go cross court.
She doesn't feel bad. She'll take that.
Wow, and Tina Pisnik giving and just punched her paddle.
Yeah, she's that's probably the third error we've seen from a third shot drive, and she's just so good in the transition. She needs to go back to the soft game a little bit more.
Great digs from Rane. Have to win this being this far ahead, can they? Oh no. 2 up, 2 back drill. Best point of the match by far. And Mya Bui gets it done. A little confusion in the middle there, Carlos, but what an onslaught from the Miami Pickleball Club ladies. 9-4, Carlos.
So good.
Wow, back and forth goes Milan Rane like a metronome, but she gets the last blow, and it is game point for Miami.
10-4-1.
And look at that, 11-4 the Miami Pickleball Club. Mya Bui, welcome to Premier. That is a humongous win. Wind picking up, you can hear in our mics, and a miss from Alshon, and the fellas pick up right where the ladies let off. There's Noe Khlif, who was acquired in the trade for the guy that is receiving right now. So this is the first time we're seeing them against each other. And a lot of talk about that trade.
Yeah, it's the most talked about trade for sure. But now we get to see it, you know, straight up. So definitely added pressure on both sides, I believe.
And Eric says, guess who got the better of the trade?
For sure. He's deadly in that kind of lean in flick. He's got so many angles, so many options.
Just 23 and nowhere near the height of his powers yet. This guy has a lot of upside. We just want to see where does the floor go. And Noe says not so fast.
1-1-2. Point.
I mean, just a monstrous drive. We saw Jay struggle with that backhand volley this week, and there it is again.
2-1-2.
Yeah, I know in Ryan, he watches a lot of tape, and I'm sure that was something that was said.
Ryan, of course, is the coach of the Ranchers, Ryan DeWidgeon. Christian tried his sneaky little forehand, and Noe said, no way.
1-2-1. Second serve. One, two, two.
Just comes up short.
Yeah, Eric loves that Ernie, and he always goes cross court, which is such a hard shot, but he's gotten so good at it. I got to see it on the losing end last season when I was coaching the slice.
Wow, Eric doesn't know where to go and still was in the right spot. This is crazy. Oh, he's there easily on the dropper. Wow, and then the shortest guy in the court has to stretch as much as he had to get that last one. But this I formation before this was wild.
Yeah, and that's one of those points that you got to win. If not, it's a huge momentum shift for the Ranchers.
A couple out balls have been played by the Ranchers. Yeah. 0 on that possession.
One, two, one.
Two up, two back the other way.
That's such a tough shot, but sometimes you feel like you need to go for it after hanging in there so long, but yeah, still Miami making them work for it. little bit ambitious there from Noe.
Many would say a lot.
Just trying to be generous.
Yes, you were. Yeah, right into the Alshon. I mean, he probably won't see a ball bounce to his forehand this entire match unless it's just sheer desperation. It's just a no-go spot with the ball here. So Ranchers get it back, up just 1. Wow, Scamperville, and then tries a slice, sneaky attack down the line. Well, the fellows are bringing out the degree of difficulty scale here for us, Carl.
Yeah, without a doubt. That would have been definitely a statement shot right there, but in such a high pressure point, you almost never make that.
Wow, the backup in this match.
Wow, high quality points we're seeing. Two very motivated sides.
Yeah, because the Ranchers look up at that scoreboard and see that 0 next to their name on the wins column, so cannot afford to go down 2-0.
3-1-2.
I mean, this is what this duo does. They just wreck serves, and then one of the two of them finds a forehand, usually Oncins.
Yeah, and especially with such a heavy serve, you know, both Noe and Jay like to chip that back and slice return, and you're giving them free topspin.
5-1-2.
Oh, no. And when so many overheads have come back last year, too, and thought they were sitting pretty to win a title, but the flash got them. So this is the first time they'll play since that match in Orlando. It's going to be great. 4:30 Central.
Side out.
What an athlete.
Yeah.
My goodness.
No, that's one of the best athletes on tour, for sure. And that is not an easy shot.
1-6-1. Second serve. One, 6-2.
Very nice.
Fault.
In fact,
Momentum carried him in. Point.
well, Alan, you're spoiling the put away for Jay. Why would you go and do that? I mean, he hit a clean winner. Alan is by the book. Alan Roman over there, great referee. Oh.
Point.
Saved by the net there, Noe. Lucky to hit the net there because Eric was all over it. But you need a couple breaks of those to get a little momentum going here.
3-6-2.
Yeah, Eric's just always looking for that Ernie, one of the best at it. And we've seen him go for the cross-court angles, but right there just goes right down the middle.
6-3-1.
Yeah, so that variety on the Ernie, I mean, we've come a long way, baby.
It's scary.
That's probably out, but I'm just coming at you.
Second serve.
Wind is at the back of the Ranchers. It's been swirling up and down today, so definitely a difference in the sides.
Side out.
And Carlos, you mentioned a great point, just so everyone at home understands. You said when they slice return, you're giving them topspin because
the ball's already spinning a certain way, so all you have to do is just kind of meet it out in front.
3-6-1.
And you get that heavy topspin, especially with these guys and the paddles and the power they have. It's just asking for a very tough shot to handle.
great save from Jay. And wide from Alshon, within 2, because if you hit topspin to topspin, the ball is spinning the opposite way each time.
4-6-1.
Another error from the captain, and they are within one.
Jay slowly getting more and more confident in this game.
5-6-1.
Started off a little shaky, getting caught on the back inside, but I think he's made good adjustments, and he's all over it now.
Can they tie it up right here? They trailed 6-4 at the switch. Wow, fires off the bounce, and it is a beauty. Magnifique, Noe.
Yeah, that's a really good shot at the right time. I did mention yesterday, Noe, I think, in my opinion, sometimes lacks a little bit of firepower off the bounce and just kind of going for it. We know it as a steady player, but those are great things to add to his game for sure.
And guess who has the lead in the men's match to match the women's lead and ultimate victory? It is the Miami Pickleball Club. 7-6.
7-6-1.
And that is out. Now 8-6. You get one timeout per game. That's already been used. And a restless fan base.
8-6-1.
And when they get restless, they get quiet.
Yeah.
Second serve.
And a come on after a miss serve.
Yeah, you hate to give them anything to feed off of, let alone your own unforced mistake like a missed serve.
Right out.
And Eric senses it. Here we go. This is exactly why they traded for him right there, beyond obviously the talents.
Without a doubt.
6-8-1.
Two dudes that were traded going back and forth. Devilliers ultimately pops it up, and Oncins wants more, and he is getting it.
What a point. Disciplined, patient, and then with how much reach he has, he was just feasting over that forehand.
Seven, 8-1.
And a vicious drive from Austin. What a shot from Eric Oncins. Wow. Oncins again goes cross court to the guy he was traded for, then back down the line twice, and is pointing at anything that will look at him.
Yeah, Oncins is absolutely on fire right now. Last 4 points, I'm going to give him full credit. He's been playing lights out.
Oh, jumps in and hits one deep. Jay plays it, and it comes up short. And the backhand volley betrays Devilliers again. And what a 180 on that match. Ranchers fellas were in big trouble. Try and take another lead. Bui playing with unbelievable confidence. Let's play pickleball. And Devilliers has a good battle there, and he had some battles with you, didn't he, on the tennis court?
Yeah, he did. He was a really good player for Wichita State University. I think we're around the same class, but I was able to play a couple times in doubles against him. I don't think I ever played him in singles, but just how it looks like now, he looked the same. But he went by Jocelyn, I believe. I don't think he had the nickname that I remember, but he was loud, great team player. And it's just fun to see him now on the pickleball court.
And Mya Bui gets one past Oncins, but not the second one. Who won those matches there, Carlos?
I did. I did.
Scoreboard on the flying Frenchman. I love it. It's a wild how paths cross in this sport.
Without a doubt, yeah.
Yeah, Mya Bui way off the line there. Earned a good ball and just wasn't near it. This is the part of the game that Johnny mentioned she's working on, and Oncins all over that. And what a nightmare if you're working on it to have Pisnik just carving it over to you all afternoon long.
Yeah, and Oncins just looking for that middle ball. You know, it's a scary sight, but I honestly don't mind sometimes. Even if she misses it, just at least try to keep him honest.
Oh. Jay turned his back, then to the side, and then Oncins comes flying in. It's bonkers, baby, and I love it.
Yeah, such a good athlete. Great hands by both teams there, but such a fun point. What's Johnny complaining about here?
Oh, Johnny is having a long discussion if we can show Alan Roman over there. Yeah. Forehand volley's been money for Jay. It's the backhand that's had some errors creep in. I have never turns his back, but it goes off the tape. That was wild.
Yeah, just a little indecision there. Definitely not the right shot. Like I was saying, like I almost want to see her go one line. You know, keep Eric honest. Yeah. Even if you miss it, you're at least making a statement that you have that shot.
And Devilliers says, "I did that way before you. You were in elementary school when I did that the first time, Mr. Oncins."
2-3-1.
So a spirited start to this one. Oh my goodness.
He's generated his energy all by himself.
And wins another hands battle. Nothing on that possession, despite being in a good look, both rallies.
3-2-1.
Miami running the gauntlet of these great teams that are here in this pseudo round robin, have not won yet. Well, that was chaotic, but it worked out for Miami. So quick pace here in this one. That's just wide. The wind pulled it over there.
Yeah, good job for Mya there, hanging in there, not panicking, not going for, you know, low percentage speed up.
Eric's like, I yelled out pretty loud the first time, and I think that's as much volume. That's his height of decibel scale.
Yeah.
It's not that loud.
3-3-2.
He needs to go to the Riley Newman School of Alcohols to your partner.
Timeout.
Yeah, just a few shots that Jay's been all over. Just hasn't quite been able to, you know, he hasn't been able to make it
3-3-1.
happen, but he's in the right spots.
Point.
Yeah, Devilliers still furious about the point before that one.
4-3-1.
Drop. And there it is again.
Point.
That chance to switch up 3.
Point.
And
Timeout.
that is
Change in.
exactly
6-3-1.
what they will do.
6-3-1.
My goodness gracious, Jocelyn Devilliers with the shot of the match, and there have been many. We got the NHL playoffs going on, and Pisnik just got beat 5-hole for the game-winning goal. My goodness.
Timeout.
Just blocked it into the open court. A lot of ladies would take a crack at that and pull it 5 feet wide. That's smart.
Yeah, that shot by Jay, I'm still.
3-6-1.
I know. I need to see it again, Truck.
Second serve.
So it's the routine things, doing them routinely
3-6-2.
is the key to her floor coming up, that being Bui.
Timeout.
And then a missed serve on top of that, so. Got a little
6-3-1.
momentum off the Devilliers heroics, but nothing when they got the ball back.
Second serve. Six, 3-2. Timeout.
I mean, it must be fun to be 6'4".
I couldn't tell you what that feels like. But yeah, no, great job there to get the ball back, and we'll see if they can get something going here. Desperately
3-6-1.
needs something.
Packed house here in the sweltering 90-degree heat.
Second serve.
And what a shot from Tina Pisnik. Recognizes there's no center fielder and just fires it through there with plenty of margin to spare.
3-6-2.
Everybody's got a highlight reel shot in this one. Oh,
Timeout.
we almost had a 5-hole save there from Bui. It went back between the legs of Jay. This is nuts.
Yeah, some incredible points late in this game, and yeah,
6-3-1.
we'll see.
Oh my.
Second serve.
I just love the intention of that, obviously going off the tape, but Bui is not
6-3-2.
backing down at all here.
Point. good. Next point. Next point.
Yeah.
7-3-2. Point.
Yeah, a couple balls there from Bui,
Miami.
kind of
8-3-2.
overextending, trying to lean in a little too far. Like to see her maybe let that ball bounce and just trust her forehand roll dink there.
You want your team to win. You want to put some wins on the board for yourself.
Right out.
Okay, so a little love off the net cord there, set them up. So let's see if they can find some structure or just wreck it and send the big fella forward.
Second serve.
Great stuff from Tina there. All over that.
3-8-2.
Great back and slide.
Wow, just waving the Cobra over there. And then it's Tina that fires away.
Point.
Go Miami.
4-8-2.
Just warning to the rest of MLP, you're going to have to deal with a different Mya Bui for the rest of the year. And it's going to keep getting better. And there
it is.
Exhibit C, D, E, and F on the last several rallies. That's a great shot up the line.
Yeah, and I would have loved to see that earlier too. Just keep Eric a little more honest on that side, but I'm glad she's realizing that now.
Right out.
Interesting, Jay, because that's likely got to come back there.
Yeah, for sure. You always got to follow wherever your ball's going, and
8-5-1.
that's really the only hold that that Tina had there.
Second serve.
Pops it up, but she's got a stack of get-out-of-jail-free cards. So
Yeah.
she just cashed one of those in, rips it off the right elbow of
8-5-2.
Oncins. And the wind is whipping.
Right out.
Maya's done a great job. I mean, she was, heating up there in the women's match, but then you sit down for a whole game, so it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to pick up where you left off, but she's been
5-8-1.
really solid.
And it is blowing as hard as it has this entire match. Oh, my.
Second serve.
What a counter of the counter by Bui. Great job by Pisnik of being ready for that.
Point.
So good by Jay there.
I mean, there's only one flying Frenchman, and it's that dude right there. They're within two.
6-8-2. Right out.
Yeah, and Jay showing some frustration. We've seen so many points where he's in the winning position and just can't quite execute like he wants to, but again, he's making the right moves.
8-6-1. Point.
Maybe a little bit of frustration behind that shot, but
9-6-1.
Deep breath there for Bui. Wow, the shimmy and the shake up to the line.
Point.
Game point for the Ranchers.
10-6-1.
I mean, 3 rallies in a row. She don't care. She is letting it go.
Yeah, no, I love to see it. I mean, you know, she hasn't won all the points, but it's the right play. She needs to show a little bit of offense from that side.
Wow. And then Oncins sets his paddle to flamethrower and just hits a scorcher. And Eric Oncins he even proposed on the pickleball court at MLP New York last year. Here we go. Let's play pickleball. Yeah, you cannot scoop it off the net and then throw it over. That'd be something.
Yeah.
Team handball here. Wow, another one off the tape.
Right back at him.
And Alshon's got 7 levels more of energy here. Let's see if we see any of that here.
Second serve.
Yeah, I mean, talk about, you know, who you want to model your team around. Alshon as their top pick. I know Ryan DeWidgen is really big on him. But here's a great opportunity for him to close it out for his team.
What a gap, but nobody's home there. And Khlif and Rane have played some very good mix. This is no layup, and obviously the ladies got their attention earlier.
1-0-1.
Again, if Miami wins, we'll have a dream breaker. If not, it will be the Ranchers. Etta Tuionetoa with defense. But it's Milan Rane that gets the last laugh there. 2-0 Miami. What a rally that one was.
Yeah, really good defense from Etta there. 3 of those, I thought the point was over, but kept the Ranchers in it.
That's just beautiful. Alshon caught way out of position from Khlif. And Noe Khlif's got to be thinking, wait a minute, I got traded for that guy that's going bananas on the other side. I need to show Miami that this is an even trade here.
Yeah, for sure. I think he's played a great match so far in both events, so he should be proud of what he's putting out here.
Oh, she had him leaning back to the middle.
Yeah, I just missed it about 5 feet wide, but I've seen a lot of guys get caught in that shot, so I don't blame her for going for that.
0-3-1.
Great start for Miami. They'll get the first 3. Wow, the easiest ball in that rally for Noe is the one that finds the net.
Yeah, and Alshon, you know, I see him getting a little frustrated but staying quiet. I feel like just one outburst, just try to release some stress and try to close this thing out.
1-3-1.
Wow. Full sprint, way away from her body, and you want to talk about a Savannah banana ball right there. What a shot from Milan Rane. That's ridiculous.
Line up.
Yeah, and Alshon just sort of shakes his head and goes back. Yeah, just where's a scream?
Yeah, give me a scream.
3-1-1.
All right, we got a fist pump.
You did.
We're on the right direction here.
3-1-2.
drop.
Right out.
Tremendous recovery from Tuionetoa. Milan Rane's on it right now. She's playing terrific.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she played a great women's match. Towards the end there, saw a couple more balls than we expected because Mya was so good in that match. But yeah, she's doing a great job.
Stares down Alshon and wins that rally.
Let's get it, Mel. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
1-3-2.
Oh dear, bumper cars,
Court.
foot fault, probably a
After
fault.
review, the referee's phone call stands. Miami loses 1 free video challenge. You have 2 free video challenges remaining. Texas, you have 3 free video challenges remaining. We'll resume play at 2-3-2.
I mean, just dominating that, Alan Roman.
Yeah.
And I love when the referees have a little bit of a tune.
Time in.
Yeah.
How dare you
2-3-2.
challenge?
They love
my fault
being
call.
right. Yep.
Oh my goodness,
Right out.
Milan Rane again.
So good.
Sensational play from her. Up 1. Let's see if they can do something when they have the ball,
3,
though.
2,
They've
1.
been stuck at 3. Wow, up and over the pterodactyl, and Etta cannot find the court. Perfect lob.
Yeah, really good. Drops the paddle head there and
4,
just
2, 1.
flips it up. If you're lobbing Alshon and Etta, pretty good lob.
What a spot on that first attack from Noe Khlif. 5-2. And suddenly the rowdy ranchers are quiet again.
Let's go. Right back. Come on. One good point here. Come on.
5-2-1.
Chance to switch up 4. And they will do that on the missed return. And the energy is for a team.
Yeah, Eric
6-2-1.
Oncins is not on the court, so they're taking their chances with the energy here.
Oh my. Oh. Millie just played a ball that was going to land in a doubles alley, but it doesn't matter. 7-2. And not only are they winning, they're dictating play here.
6-2-2.
And they get to 7 a second time. The answer is no.
Right out.
And I wonder who saw that. Did that come from Coach DeWidgeon? Because
Maybe it might be Alshon though. When he sees something, he calls it out immediately. He's very adamant on what he sees on his own, and he doesn't hesitate to challenge. So.
here comes Alshon. They're within 3. Again, if the Ranchers win this, this is match to them, and all 3 points in the standings are theirs.
3-6-1.
Etta Tuionetoa just blasts a ball right at the right hip of Noe Khlif. And much like the
4-6-1.
men's match, here come the Ranchers. Timeout, Miami. Chance to tie. Did he make that?
He made that. That was incredible.
Wow, and the calm Christian Alshon just gives you a closed clenched fist. That is a ridiculous put away there.
6-6-1.
Tied at 6.
Second serve.
Oh my. Milan Rane just went over and screamed 1 inch from Eric Oncins. Oh my, we got to show you that again if we've got that. That was
6-6-2.
unbelievable. She has had it. That is deep.
Right out.
So here is letting it rain in the Austin heat, just
6-6-1.
marching over there to scream at Oncins.
I love it.
Point.
And a stare down from Noe. It is on. 7-6.
Seven, 6-1. Point.
And 8-6, and now Noe screaming at Alshon, who has shockingly said nothing.
Yeah, no, this is unbelievable. I honestly
8-6-1.
love that move from Millie. It makes it more exciting, but a little bit added pressure now. You kind of got to win the game now.
Second serve.
They get 1 stop.
How many more yeahs are we going to hear in this game?
Oh,
8-6-2.
just under $250 million. Oh, trickles over. Wow, Etta was in full retreat. And Noe can't find the court. They do get 2, though, after the rain thunderstorm on Eric Oncins.
6-8-1.
Wow, pulls the trigger on the backhand again, and that was not hit with the purpose I would like to see. 0 for 2, they're within 1.
Yeah,
7-8-1.
a little too close to his
Yes.
hip.
Second serve.
I feel like Alshon there had too many options.
Pretty shallow to the net, though. If you're going to go up the line, it is
7-8-2.
full of peril. What recoveries. Oh, my goodness. They've tied it up. This is MLP, baby. What a match.
Incredible. Noe had the whole open court. It was just got on him too quick.
8-8-2.
What a serve. What a serve. To pull that out of the bag at 8-all. One of the best tee serves under pressure you'd ever see from the curiously quiet Christian Alshon.
Side out.
Okay, this is going to get challenged. Noe sticking with his call. Etta absolutely destroyed that. Did she get too much of it is the question.
Rancher's bench and people buying hats.
The outcalls overturned. The ball was in. Miami loses 1 free video challenge. You have 1 free video challenge remaining. Texas, you have 3 free video challenges remaining. We'll resume play at 10-8-2.
Match point for Alshon and Tuionetoa.
Time in. 10-8-2.
And they get it done after the Millie Rane screaming moment. I thought they were going to come all the way back, but just too good for Etta Tuionetoa and a subdued Christian Alshon. Eric, I'll start with you. Are you also employed as the team cheerleader? My goodness, going bananas over there. How important is that energy for you to play at your best here in Major League Pickleball?
Honestly, I mean, Miami came out really strong. Props to them. They played really well. And I knew, like, we needed to pick up our energy, play our best to beat that team. And the crowd was amazing. All the fans, like, stood behind us match after match. And that's what I feed off. I feed off the crowd, and that helped me and Christian come back and pull that win. And also, this mix was awesome.
Christian, Carlos here. You were a little bit more quiet than I would expect you to be, but I did see some fist pumps there at the end. But how'd you use that energy with the team, and how much do you relish those moments where you can close it out for the Ranchers?
Yeah, big shout out to not just the players, but then we've got our 5th and 6th players, and then we've got a bunch of people on our team that do so much behind the scenes. So, I mean, big shout out. Can I get a round of applause for our team, please? Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, Texas Ranchers.
Eric, I do need to ask you at the end of Christian's mixed doubles match, Millie Rane came flying in your general direction. What was that all about?
I think at the moment, because I was being really loud, and she thought I was just trying to get in her head, I think. But we were really good friends, so I'm sure I'm going to have to send a little message apologizing. But if Millie, you're watching this, I'm sorry, but we're here to compete. And you really played very well. That's why I was actually cheering a lot.
It's okay. I did the same thing.
Well, it was...
to me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you boys can just look in the mirror on that one. So what a win for the Ranchers. You got a big one tomorrow against the Fives, who will be up next. Give it up for the Texas Ranchers. Win again here in